Hey, Galax here. We got Muttmen episode 153, and I'm joined as always by the Texas boy. How you doing, good sir?
We doing good. How you doing, Mr. Fox?
Pretty good. So last week, a lot of people were like, "Hey, why isn't the podcast on iTunes?" It was only on Texas channel last week because it got to me late at night, and I saw it. I looked at the email, and then in the morning, I completely forgot about it.
Okay.
I forgot about it through the weekend, and then by the time Monday came around, somebody reminded me, and I'm like, "Ah, fuck, too late now." So last week's the lost episode on iTunes.
My fault. I uploaded it. I just don't be sending it because it takes a while to upload. Now my internet's being like trash. Like I don't know what's going on with my upload. Like it's supposed to be like fast, but everything takes like triple the time now. What it used to be like 5 minutes to upload these things.
It takes a long time to get over those tall Rocky Mountains, right?
Basically, yeah. It's like Xfinity's out here like, oh, you upload? All right, I'm going to slow you down. I'm like, why? I'm not doing anything, though. So I think that's the reason why. So I upload it and I forget about it, and then it's late at night, and I send it to you, and then you're asleep because you're ahead of me, and it's just like, that's how it goes.
Yeah. Don't talk to the Fox. We're joined by a special guest, Mr. Savage. How you doing, bud?
Dude, I'm doing fantastic. I'm
Great.
always happy to be here. I can't wait to see how the Reddit people react when I'm on the podcast again. I love it. I love being here.
They don't listen to this podcast. The people that the comment section loved you. I would say last couple times you've been here, they're always like, Sav's so great. He's got so much passion. Like we still haven't hit that Sav of the season yet, where you hate the game. How many more months until we get to that? March?
I mean, like I don't know. Like I'll save it for the bulk of the cast as to why I really don't hate the game yet. Because I hated the game this time last year, but I don't hate the game. I don't see myself hating the game either.
Yeah, what year was it that I put out that tweet saying you could tell this year's better than last year based off?
I think that was 18. You tweeted that because I hated 17. I thought 17 was the worst game ever.
I agree.
And then 18 came around, and I liked 18 for the most part, but once the run became OP, I got really bored.
Yeah, like I think in March I remember in 18, whereas in January I think of 17 you started hating it.
Oh,
so,
dude, I just kept the hatred silent in 17. I'm pretty sure I hated that game in like Christmas, dude. I hated that game so much.
Yeah, because your first year on YouTube was 16, right?
It was the end of 16. It was 17. I consider my first year, to be completely honest. 17, okay. Because I only uploaded like probably 7 or 8 Madden 16 videos.
Yeah, 17 you came on the scene hot and you were blowing up for a while. Yeah. So, but anyways, we're all veterans here of the Mutt scene, and everybody that has listened to the podcast for a while knows about Sav. So we don't no longer do we need introductions. We got a little bit of an agenda today. We're gonna talk about Ray Weather's interesting video. Him being a game changer leads extra credence to. I actually haven't watched the whole video unfortunately yet because I just got done with stream and then ate dinner. But he's got something like career mode is returning, Madden 20. We're going to talk about the event. We're going to talk about Series 5. We're going to talk about Ultimate Legends and then solo battles featuring the same opponent over and over again. So let's talk it off. Let's right at the top. So career mode. Does this mean rip long shot Texas?
With the way things that run at EA, if they focus their efforts on something else, that would probably come to the detriment of long shots. So I would assume so, but never put it past EA because, I mean, if they want to have more selling points, they can do long shot and career mode.
Yeah, so like by career mode, we mean like one of those things where you take over a player, you take them to the NFL, kind of like a story. It's like a story mode, but with you in the shoes, like, but not as like narrative or like cutscene focused as long shot. Is this all right? Straight out, I'll ask Texas first, then Sav. Do you guys think this is going to be a positive move? Like, is this something like you guys personally, not talking about the audience at large, are you personally interested in a career mode in Madden? Is that something you're looking forward to?
It depends on how they do it. If career mode kind of like is like 2K, where you can kind of obviously play the CPU, play the solo version of it, and then build your player up to take that player online for like maybe like a 5-on-5 or a 7-on-7, that I'll be here for. But if it's just gonna be, hey, it's a story mode game, it's gonna be fun for a while, but it's not really any replayability in that aspect. So 2K makes its game fun when you have 5 versus 5, because like I'll be a center, Vic's be a point guard, and other guys fill in the slots, and you take your squad versus other squads, and then you can just do that the entire year, so you're getting different results, you're getting different types of gameplay, as opposed to what career mode might be. If it's not that, then it's just going to be what. All right, we played it once, then what's next?
So would you do? Would you be down for this if they brought a new mode in Madden like 6-on-6, where like 5 receivers or whatever and 1 quarterback? So in a game, like so that's what you'd kind of. That would be the only way that you'd be interested in career mode in Madden if they brought some sort of thing like that where you could play online against other people with your character.
Yeah, I would love something like that. Or maybe it's like mud squads where one's a quarterback, one's a receiver, one's a halfback.
Yeah,
and you can just kind of it's just 3 versus 3, but you already got everybody got the same offensive line, same defensive, and you can, obviously players transfer to defense, but something like that where you use these players and other aspects of the game, and I would be down for that. Even though I would love for something new to be in Madden, because like if long shot's gone and we get this instead, it's better because long shot sucks.
Yeah, and
so hopefully the story for this would be dope. But I just much rather them tie that to other stuff, because if I want to play a career game, I don't play Madden. Like I'm not gonna look towards Madden for having compelling stories. I'm gonna go play Mafia. I'm gonna go play Fallout. I'm gonna go play Kingdom Heart. I'm just not gonna play Madden for that. So I will do MUT with it, but it's not really something that I'm really interested in. But it'd be kind of cool to see what they can do with it.
Because I think my biggest issue with this is, like, so they've had long shot going. The first long shot took them 4 years. The second long shot they did in, like a year? Maybe that's some groundwork before that. And we saw that how good long shot 2 was. So if they transition from long shot 2 to a career mode in 1 year, are we thinking good things are on the way then, Tex?
We'll have to, right? If they've
only put 1 year of work into this, though. Like, is that going to be any good? Like, are we worried about that? Like, it's going to be trash?
Well, the details will come out that it probably took them 5 years to do this, because if it took them 4 years for a long shot, it'll probably take them a while to do this as well. So it's probably.
But I'm guessing it's just a long shot team, right? Wouldn't you just transfer over the people that did long shot over to this new career mode?
I mean, see, that makes a lot of sense. But if I don't know how that would go at work. If you made something and your boss is like, that shit sucks, do this instead. I don't know if that's good for the morale. And maybe the people there aren't going to go as hard on something else if that's not their passion project. Because the reason why Long Shot got made was because that was somebody's passion project. And if you get reassigned to do something else that you're not passionate about, you're probably not going to put your full effort into it. So it has to be a different team. At least that's what
I mean, I'm sure there are plenty of people that just don't really care about the project. They're just there for the
probably
paycheck.
So.
But they're, I mean, like, again, like whatever. I think it was a boss and a higher up at EA that said, "Hey, do this and get it done," and hire people for it. But anyways, Sav, are you personally interested in a career mode in Madden 20?
I definitely. I was gonna say a lot what Tech said about 2K, because how you can take your guy online. But I mean, if it's like literally like, I don't really know how they would like really do it. I guess like if it was like, all right, you do like the older Maddens. I think you like freaking took like an IQ test, and then you got like an IQ, and then it was like, all right, you're smart. Then you hired like an agent who was garbage. Then you got drafted in like the 4th round to the Rams, and you were 73 overall. And then you eventually, you do that. You bought a house, or you had like a little apartment. And then you could like if it's like that, no. If I can play online, yeah. That's pretty much like my only take on it. I'm just not I'm not interested in any stuff that doesn't involve online play, where I can either play against other people alone or other people with my friends, because like Tech said, like if I want to play a story game, I'm going to play Spider-Man. I'm going to play Spider-Man. I'm not going to play, let me go see if I can be in the NFL, because I mean, whether it's online or against a CPU, I'm running Pat Sale in both of them. Like I don't, it's just what I'm doing, dude. I don't know. It's just not for me. It's not for me at all.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. It'll live or die depending on the depth that Madden gives it, and it'll depend on like how much like people can really get absorbed in the story, because people always have that dream of being a superstar in the NFL, right? So this is basically dream fulfillment. That's fine. I'm on board with you guys. It's not anything that interests me, but I know when I was younger, I did enjoy those story modes. So it's nothing I'm gonna like shit on ahead of time. But man, I do agree. I hope there's more tie-ins than just the single player part. But I know there's us three. We're not all of the audience. Like there's a lot of people that are just in the franchise mode. So this is kind of more appealing to that side of the audience. So just because it doesn't like tickle my balls, it doesn't mean that it doesn't tickle somebody else's. So
yeah, and it can also do something else to make it better. Like if there's a career mode where you can play like. You can be on the same team as 3 of your other friends as well, or another person where it's like co-op, or you can be in the same like league. so you can actually have your career versus your friend's career.
Oh yeah.
That'd be dope because then all of a sudden you're competing against somebody else. It's just they have to add some element of playing with somebody else for me to be interesting.
So? I don't know.
At least for me.
In Fallout, you don't have that though, right? The good Fallout, so it's just single player.
I know, but those have good stories though. This is not gonna have a good story more than
you
likely.
can't say that. You can't.
We saw
say
what
that.
Longshot had. Longshot was a bad story that we've seen in movies time and time after again. I probably said that saying wrong, but Longshot had all the cliches that you've seen in every football movie growing up.
Yeah,
not a good story.
I don't know how to speak against the truth like that. I'm just gonna. I get the past success or the past thing that we've seen from Madden is not exactly great with Longshot specifically, but I mean I want to be positive. No, I'm not looking forward to it. I do think it was a waste of resources compared to fixing gameplay, but man, yikes. Moving on. Event today we got in Mutt. So we got Texas. Did you get 6-0 too?
No, I got 0-4. I got my ass whipped today. And the thing about it wasn't even like I was bad. It's just I was losing the most stupid shit. I threw the ball at my receiver, hits him in the helmet. Like, you're not gonna catch it. You're not gonna catch it. I throw the ball to Ricky Williams in the end zone, and he's afraid of Deion Sanders hit sticking him, so he drops the ball into Deion's hands. And then I throw a Hail Mary, and the ball deflects into my. I deflect the ball up, and my Steve Smith, who's not an overall, drops it. It's like nobody near him. So I'm just like, this is one of these days where I'm just having the bad bounces go my way. I played a guy literally just throwing drags the entire time. And I'm hit sticking him, no fumbles. I'm just like, all right, we're not meant to win today. I got 99 Sean Taylor out here, 99 hit power, Jamal Adams hit sticking, and nobody wants to put the ball on the ground. All right, cool, we ain't gonna win this game. You lost by field goal.
I will say a couple years ago when hit sticks mattered a little bit more, that was kind of the counter to drags and people just kind of throwing it underneath every play. So it's a weird counterplay. Like I said in my video, in my top 10 tips for this event is to throw drags a lot.
This is your fault?
It's always my fault, Texas. It's either mine or yours.
You said throw drags? I was playing a guy that was watching Gun Fox and was just throwing drags the entire time because he wasn't going to fumble the ball. Thanks, Fox!
Yeah, no problem. I hope it hurt because I'm just an evil person. And did it feel good, I guess is the question.
No, I mean, the hit sticks feel good. Just now you don't get the fumble. It feels terrible.
Yeah,
like, God damn it. What
it really does.
Supposed to do?
Hey, Sav, what do you think about fumbles this year? Are they tuned properly?
I play on conservative, so I don't really fumble as much as other people.
Gotcha.
But I mean, I don't know.
I don't enough fumbles?
I was just gonna say, I cause a lot of strip fumbles. I don't cause a lot of hit stick fumbles, to be honest with you.
Huh?
I really don't. Like, I really, really don't. Unless it's user forced. If I click on and hit stick, never. If it's a user the whole way and they're on balance, they're aggressive, I'll force it. But most of my fumbles this year have definitely come from strips. I feel like strips are still super OP, even though they said they patched it in August. But yeah.
You think really? I haven't had many strip buttons. Well, I've had a couple. I've had a couple in these last few weeks. Now that I think back, it's just like I think fumbles are a rarer occurrence than they used to be. And I'm a fan.
They are definitely.
I'm definitely a fan of that. Yeah.
I like it too. To be honest with you, I really rarely even go for hit sticks unless I'm trying to. I more or less go for a hit stick if I'm trying to literally knock a drag out, like that serious. That's the only time I ever really try to go for the hit stick is because I know that's how you knock the ball out, so it's not a catch. And sometimes I might not be able to hit stick them in time. They do catch it, and then a fumble gets forced just because I'm there for the hit stick. Like, it's kind of weird. It's like sometimes they give them possession and I hit them, and it's a fumble. Other times it's just like a hit as they're catching it, and then it's incomplete. But I mean, it's definitely cool. I honestly am cool with them not having fumbles in the quote unquote competitive game mode, like when it says comp in the top left. I'm cool with that personally.
Yeah, I just hate it because it there's no real punishment to making a lot of wild moves and spinning in a couple used to be able to low cut stick people to punish them for spinning so much. Since they took out low cut sticks as a thing to punish spins, we see what happened this year. So the counterplay is gone because everybody used to go for low cut sticks because they did so well causing fumbles. So I don't know. Everything they do is like balanced, and like if they change one thing, it kind of like overpowers something else, like the counterpoint. So it's tough. I do think fumbles should be in the game to counteract. Like they say, they increase fumbling on like spins if you hit them when they spin by 30%, but I haven't seen anything like that at all. So like
it's impossible to hit somebody while they're spinning. like it's damn near impossible because either you click on it straight, they're gonna spin right by you.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, you make a valid point. Sometimes you get lucky with it, and they just fall down, and then you don't have any fumbles. So, yeah.
Ragdoll effect.
So, Sav, give us the keys. What do you do to stop people? What's your defense right now?
In the event or just in general?
We'll do both. Event, then general.
So, like, in the event today, I was just cross-manning everybody or just slot-manning everybody or just coming out in just a custom coverage shell that I run, like a custom coverage shell that I'm like, I don't want to say I'm like the only person who does it, but like it's an advanced shell. It's not like you pick a play and there it is. You got to like really make a bunch of like, different adjustments to get your zones right. And that's pretty much all I did. I didn't blitz because I couldn't hover. Everybody knows like if you obviously hover to the offensive line, it gathers like whoever you're hovering over, it gets their attention or whatever, and then you can get somebody to scream through. That's pretty much what I did in the event, and I went 6-0 in like an hour or so,
yeah,
like a little under 2 hours.
You said last week you played 3 guys that have gone 24-1 in weekend league, and you went 6-0.
Last week I played all top 10 guys, and it was on my channel and everything. I played Pony. Pony was streaming, and he had went 24-1 that weekend. I played Radiant. Radiant's always going 25-0. He's a really, really good player. Played Isaiah, a buddy of mine. He always goes 25-0 as well. And I played. Who else did I play? I played one more 25-0er, and then a couple 23 winners. I don't remember who the heck was the other 25-0 guy. Oh, it's gonna kill me. I don't remember. But
it's
shout out to
deal.
whoever.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, like, the event matches you up based off how good you are, based off your elo.
Yeah, but are you sure? Is that really how it is? I don't know, because, dude, I'm over here, like, are you kidding me? Another sweaty? I'm like, oh, my God, it's another I played all sweats last week.
Yeah, and again this week, right?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean...
Same here. Yeah. So, it's because it's based off elo. Yeah,
is it really? Really? Yeah. Okay, well, it makes sense. Because I'm over here, like, I'm like, why am I only playing against top, like, like guys that I always play in Weekend League or guys that I only play in all Madden? Like, I thought it was just random. It's not. I didn't know that. I really just found that out right now. I'm over here thinking
25 people play this game, Sam?
Yeah, dude, I'm over here thinking, Jesus Christ, dude, I play against the same 6 dudes every day. Jesus, like, it's unbelievable. Okay, well, that makes a lot of sense as to why.
If you ever want to play a game that's elo-less, go take a look at Weekend League qualifiers and then talk to me about elo. Dude, obviously, there's difference.
Oh my God, yeah, I was wondering. I really didn't know that. I did not. So, what is it based off? Your seasons?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, well, that makes sense then, because
it really should be based off win number. Like, so if you have 0 wins, you face people with 0 wins.
0 wins. Yeah, if you're 1-0, you play against somebody who's 1-0. If you're 2-0, you play against somebody who's 2-0. If you're 3, and then when you get to 5-0, whoever loses is sick. They're sick.
So it's more. It gets harder as you go up, basically.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so of course. I'm down with that. I would be 100% down with that.
It's so weird how like EA constantly messes up the little things. We talked about this last week, I think, on the podcast. They mess up these little things. Like the events are a great idea, but then they mess up the matchmaking. But I mean, they've been bad. And
I understand. And another thing too, which is so interesting, is one weekend I was 19-0 in Weekend League, right? And I played my buddy Isaiah, who always this dude stays getting 24 or more wins a week. He's just like me, and really good player. And I beat him. And I wound up going 25-0 that week. And he messages me on PSN and he goes, dude, I was in my 7th game and I played you when you were on your 20th game. Like, in my opinion, that doesn't make any sense. There's no way.
But Sav, one thing before we move on. You play them all Thursday, right?
Oh, not anymore. I used to play them all Thursday, but I can't now because I'm back at school. I can't, like, stay up all night because I actually have, like, I'm going out. I have to, like, I'm constantly, like, doing stuff now. But when I used to play them all on Thursday, yeah, it was torturous. But now I actually play them. I play like 5 games Thursday, 10 games Friday, and then 10 games or 10 like 7 to 10 on Saturday. And if I don't finish any on Saturday, I'll just finish it up on Sunday. But yeah, that's normally what I stay doing right now because I can't play all on Thursday anymore. I can't.
The only person I ever played, I think that I ended up exchanging talks with afterwards. I think I played Deli. I think it was like 14-1 in my last game of the weekend league. It was earlier this year.
Yeah.
And he was like, I think he had said he had 12 wins, so we matched up pretty close to wins. But like 7-0 versus 20-0, that does seem a little wild. Like,
it just didn't make any sense to me.
Yeah. So their elo is a little strange, but it could have been something where like maybe your guys' like brackets expanded far enough to cross over, because the longer you wait, the lower.
Yeah, no, and I was just about to say our queue was about 16 seconds, because that's how I always know. That's how I always know. If you hit somebody quick, like a quick queue, you're playing somebody who I would assume has a relatively close amount of wins. We queued instant. Like it wasn't even a long time, and that's what I was like, wow, okay. But yeah, it was definitely interesting. It was definitely interesting. And I mean, even last week when I was 3-0, he was 1-0, and we played him, and then I beat him in that, and I went to 4-0, and he had to restart, and he's like, well, damn, I just literally played Volterax and beat him, and then next person I play is you. Like, what is this matchmaking? I'm like, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, it doesn't make any. It's crazy.
Yeah, so that I don't love that about that. Hey, Sav, so besides for like aggressive catches and high point stuff, what do you think for the gameplay needs to change going into Madden 20?
Oh man, people are gonna hate me, dude. Like, people are really gonna hate me. I mean, like,
if you say nothing, I'm gonna fight you.
Oh, dude, you're gonna hate me. Like, I don't know, man. Like, I like the game. It's defensive. Like, it's super defensive. I like that.
That's only because you blitz everybody, including the announcers, referees, cheerleaders,
it's
and like spam past people's offensive line with your glitch blitzes. You cheeser.
I'm a freaking cheesing glitcher. I'm a cheating glitcher who can only win in the Patriots playbook. That's what I get told a lot. I guess you could tone down ball carrier moves. See, I don't use ball carrier moves, and I'm better than 99% of people that use ball carrier moves.
That is just fucking crazy to me. You're unconservative.
Because I have my own way. I use the one cut. And I let go of my controller, and nobody can play defense against that, because everybody's already thinking, oh my god, he's gonna spin. I just stop, and then you run right past me, and I'm like, see ya, and I'm gone. And that's something that I take pride in, because that's something different. I'm different. I'm like one of the only players who's really good at the game that doesn't use spins or jukes or trucks or truck glitch, because you can air truck now. Like, air trucking is like really popular right now. You saw a lot of people in the clubs doing that. That's like really, really, really relevant right now in the flats. But I really don't, and I don't see that much wrong with the game other than Ags. I mean, if they want
not to mention them.
I just don't think there's that much really wrong with this game.
So when you go against somebody that's sending 7 like you do, what do you do on offense?
Oh, I'll run the ball, or I'll run the ball because.
How do you run against somebody sending that many people?
Because there's the run fit's trash when everybody's blitzing like that. The run fit's so bad. I do something with my O-line that's like a secret. Shh, I can't like say it, but it's a secret. And I will pop off. Like, I played against this dude, Thunderball. He's really good. He quit Madden, though. 25-0, 24-1 every week. And he was running a 3-4 odd, sending 7 or 8 a play, right? And I was asking him why I was doing it out 3-4 odd, because I was like, dude, if you do it out of nickel, you have somebody faster coming off the edge, because, you have a corner or a safety over there, rather than a linebacker. And he said, because I need sheds, because when you run against me, I need somebody shed. Because when I run base, I can pop for like 80 yards a rip if you're sending that many people at me, almost. Especially if people send dollar at me, I run for like 400 yards against dollar, out of base gun bunch base. It's my favorite run. I do something very different with my O-line, and it's like it's a skill gap, because people say skill gapless. Nah, I can run against anybody that blitzes at me. That sends a lot. Now if you man everybody up,
is it where you go over your guard and then you move them at the snap?
No. That was like the old. This is completely new. I don't know how many people do it. I found it on my own. I didn't even find it like watching other people do it. I did it all by myself. I'm a big boy. And I was like hyped when I found out how to do it, because I can really pop off runs. But obviously, when you man everybody up, the run fits better. That's why when I run, like if I think it's a run, I cross man everybody. If I think it's a run, I'm cross manning everybody, because man for whatever. I don't know why. It's just Madden, but it's
reverse of real NFL logic.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, once you know that, you can use it to your advantage. And that's what I do.
tell the people if you call a man blitz, your guys don't react that fast. But if
Your
you're in a
guys
zone
don't
and then you man
and
them
then you
up,
man
they're
everybody
fucking
up.
missiles.
And it doesn't make any sense. But I mean, let's be honest. Like the game hasn't made sense for years. So that's kind of just why I stopped like. I guess like caring so much about everything else. The only thing I care about is aggressive catches. I just think it's the dumbest thing in the game. I think they're not even aggressive catches, high balls. I just think yeah. You know what? Scratch the aggressive catch part because aggressive catches I get it. Like you know you might, but it's just the high ball aggressive catches are like.
The worst is not getting animations.
Yeah, because like kids feel like they're invincible. Like they literally they just hold down L1 or LB, click a button. And you're not animating. And even when you do animate, they get like this teabag animation where they're like, haha, I gotcha,
bitch.
And I'm like, and it's just like, yup, well, there's that. What you saying?
Do you play receiver, play ball, or
no,
slot
I don't
ball?
do any. I don't do any. I don't believe in that stuff. I really don't believe in any of that stuff.
Try play receiver and tell
you
me
think
how
that
that works for you.
You think it does something?
No, I tried it a little bit today.
No, all right, I'm just gonna leave it on balance.
Try it. Try it.
Because, dude, all I need to do is just pop another blood vessel in my head because Fox told me to play receiver, and the dude tips
Just
the
for
ball
a few
up
games. You don't got to keep doing it. Just try it out for a few games.
I mean, I did. I mean, I used to. No, believe it or not. I mean, I did play ball at one point. I was doing play ball.
Yeah,
Wanted
play
to
ball's
see.
trash.
I got garbage. I did play receiver. Like, I did do that before because I wanted to see. Because it was right after the patch when they said that they nerfed it like 60%. I wanted to go through all the coach suggestions and stuff, and I hopped into the lab. I had like people just throwing it triple coverage. None of them work. So, I mean, I just assumed like it's just a broken feature. And, I mean, I'm cool with that because, like you know, a lot of the features in the game are broken. But, I mean, like, with that said, it's just like if they just honestly, like, I'm sorry, but, like, if they took out high ball ags, this is like a really good game just because it's like super duper defensive. Like everything in the game can be countered.
Stop.
Everything in this game can be countered.
Okay. First off, how dare you?
I'm dead serious. I mean, I don't.
This is a good game. Are you kidding me?
I don't lose. Like I really rarely lose. I've won it out of my last 275 weekend league games. I've lost like 9 games. I don't lose. It's defensive, and that's what I like about it. I love defensive football. I'm really good at defense on the game.
Okay. Users, the reason you can blitz 7 a play, like you said, is because users are just fucking ridiculous. You can catch a ball 15 yards behind you. The way that guys like warp to the ball, the way that offensive linemen can't find guys that are running at them, that's annoying as fuck. There's so many like different type of routes that are ridiculously like hard to guard, like out of Pat Sale, that kind of route, that crosser.
Well, I mean, if you just put a quarter on the opposite side of the field, that route gets bagged. At least for me,
then you just throw a clear out there, and then boom, it's not bagged.
Yeah, no, but like you have to adjust like just more than one guy. Like when I adjust, like. If all right, let's say I'm not blitzing 7. Let's say I'm like, all right, this guy, he's getting the ball out quick. Let's change it up because I'll blitz 7 until you can show me you're gonna quick dot me down the field. I'll give you a whole drive. I'll give you a free 7 if you can get down the field when I'm sending 7 every single rip. I'm gonna be like, all right, I'll only send 7 when I feel really, really comfortable that I know I have you in a tough spot. Like if I get a coverage sack, so I'll switch to coverage. If I'm guarding Pat Sale, I'll put a quarter on the side. I'll rezone out a linebacker into a cloud. I'll put a middle third over the top, a deep half on the left of the screen, and then I'll patrol some side of the screen, and I'll only send 3. And guess what, dude? I'm bagging you. But if I play Pat Sale D and you run curl flat, GG's in the chat to me. But that's what I like about this game because you can specifically play defense against certain plays, and you got to gamble with your shells. You really got to gamble with what kind of coverage you play. But I think that's why I like Madden so much this year because like if you play the right defense, like you're not gonna like give up yards. Like I think it's a very defense. I think offense is super easy this year, which is why I think it's so defensive. If you're a good defensive player, you're gonna bag everybody because offense literally is just high ball ags for most. But the only time I really give up yards is literally high ball aggressive catches. Like I'm being dead serious. Like
yeah, I mean, but here's the issue. Like football is not send 7 and then just use your hit stick or use something over the middle because you can cover 50 yards with your user going so fast. Like that's trash. You win by you blitzing people, blitzing 3, getting disengaged, getting the loop blitz. There's so many different like just trash mechanics in this game that
and I'm not disagreeing with you, but we've been dealing with this for years, so at this point I'm just like
how I mean, it doesn't matter. Like, we can give this excuse all we want, like dealing with it for years, but like, how does Tom Brady work in this game where your user can basically guard 2 routes at once in a West Coast team? Like can you call curls? Sure. I mean, but then you could guard you can guard both a post coming across the middle. I've literally had posts picked off for the line of scrimmage by somebody guarding a drag. So like, and so like they'll send 6, send 7. You block them for 3 seconds at most, and then you got to throw go out quick, and then boom, they go from one hash mark to the other in a half second, and they're able to pick you off at a depth like 10 yards behind, in front of where you were throwing, and it's disgusting. That's not football.
I know it's not, and that's why I don't consider.
And then the inconsistent animations are bullshit too. Like sometimes 100%. They'll do that, and sometimes they won't jump at all.
And but I'm just like, hey, I'm here to win. And guess what? It's gonna happen, and it sucks. It's gonna happen. I'm not trying to say I'm not trying to say this is a good football game. It's a good video game. It's a good video game minus aggressive catches. This is the best Madden video game, not Madden football video game. This is the best Madden video game we play if you take aggressive catches out, because there is legit a way to counter everything. Like, if somebody sends 7 at me, I'm running wheels out the backfield. I'm running 2 spot routes, 2 hitches, a streak, and 2 wheels out of split close, and good luck. That's all I'm saying. Good luck.
And then split close itself. I mean, I know you run the most effective stuff because you want to win. But split close itself has got unguardable crossing patterns for just zones. Like, you have to use so much of it. So either send guys at them, or like your cloud flats play like fucking idiots out there.
Yeah, I would never try to guard a crosser with a cloud flat. Ever.
Like, remember early in the year when Clint said cover 3s will cover corner routes with no clear out there? That doesn't fucking work.
That's a lie.
So like, these football mechanics just don't carry over to the real world, or sorry, to the video game for the real world.
The video game.
So like remember in the last patch they said the cover 3 match would cover wheel routes. Literally, I tested it, wheel route against cover 3 match. Boom, still a fucking idiot, still gets broken. Like, there are so many broken mechanics. Like, match coverage just gets taken advantage of like a drunk fox on prom night. Like, this shit is just, there's so many fucking issues here that like I get it, you like it because you win, but as a game where like I can walk up to you and punch anybody in the nuts and then I win, like, is that a good game? No, it's not good for the people.
I mean, like, I get that. I literally get exactly what you're saying. I know what you mean. I know like 100% what you mean, and it's just like, it's like, though, like here's why I like weigh it like how it is. Madden 17, I had to deal with people who swerved the hell out of me. That is like literally something that I hated entirely. Like I hated it. I also had to deal with people sending 3, and even if I would max protect, it didn't, I couldn't pick it up sometimes, right? Madden 18, I had to deal with the rack swerve. Madden 18, I had to deal with the greatest run blocking I've ever seen in any Madden I've ever played, as well as, the quote-unquote do less defense. This year in Madden 19, the only people who have a chance against me are the ones that hold down high ball, because guess what? I can counteract you blitzing 7, because I'm gonna come out in a spread set. I'll come out in 5 wide if you're sending 7. I'll high ball either seam, because that's how you beat it. If you're coming out in shed D and you're sending 3, I'm 5 out and you out of trips every single play. If you come out and you want to run crossers against me, I'm going to cross man one of them and use her for 2 seconds and have a quarter on the other side and double back to that one. Like, there's I can counteract everything in this game except high ball aggressive catches. That's the only thing I really can't beat.
Are you able to man up their playmaker or drag then?
Oh, what do you mean? Like, if they drag it and then they playmaker?
Yeah, if they got a drag.
Oh, dude. If a playmaker is manned up, it's bagged. Like,
yeah, I get that, but you gotta properly man up the right playmaker every single play though.
Yeah, and I mean, you pick up on tendencies. Like, I can sit like. I really only play against the best players on PS4. So I go up against Trips, Y off Trips. I go up against Bunch. I go up against like when I play Volterax, I go up against single back Bunch, because he's really, really good in that. Like with Bunch Dig, and like other plays in there. And like, I guess when you play so much, like, you kind of already have an idea of like, you know, in trips tight end, in the slot receiver, the innermost guy, he's usually put on a hitch or he's put on a drag and he's motioned over, or he's on a corner route that gets motioned across the field to be then turned into a post. So you know you want to man up the left of screen guy on him, because if he gets motioned over, he's coming from right to left, so the left guy's going to pick him up, or he's going to be on a playmaker hitch, and the left guy's just going to drop right on top of him and that route's bagged. So like that's like a tendency that you know just from playing the game. For bunch, like the crosser at the tip of the bunch, the slot, you know that if they're running Pat Sale, you know the outside guy is going to be on a post, so you know you want your right guy manned up. Or what you can do is you can quarter the outside guy, put the linebacker on that screen in a cloud, put the safety on that side in a middle third, and then just run with the post for 2 seconds, and then guard the other side of the field. Because once that Pat Sale post goes near the quarter bags it instant. It's dead.
Yeah, I don't have an issue stopping Pat Sale anymore. I mean, maybe a couple months ago, I had issues stopping the Pat Sale to the playmaker drag to the street. Like I know how to. Like I've faced Gun Bunch enough to know. Like
of course,
shut it down. Like there's just so much shit in this game where like not even highballing it, like right at your guy and they'll just catch the ball right there too. Like
that's the only thing I have a problem with.
And we can't really separate that from the game. So like I get that you have a problem with that, but like say high balls go away and they stop being so powerful. What's next? Like there's always gonna be something. Actually, Texas, we haven't heard from you in a while. What's your issues with Madden 19 right now?
I mean, I'm cool sitting here like y'all talking about the gameplay because y'all going back and forth. This is entertaining as hell. Like, it's dope. I have no so my complaints are I don't play much head to head, but it's also because I just wish the blocking mechanics were better. You know, I hate when the opponent sends 3, puts a spy up, and I block 7. I still get sacked. I'm like, why aren't y'all double teaming? Why aren't y'all working together? I hate the looping blitz where like a motherfucker just runs right by my left guard and right and center. I'm like, there's a guy. It's 2 of y'all. Can one of y'all pick him up, please? Like, what's going on here? So it's just the line play is what really annoys me because I feel like it's getting there because like, if you sometimes they'll pick guys up perfectly. They'll send 5, they'll send 6, and you don't gotta do anything. You buy the hat back. Everybody's hat on hat. Everybody's good. But then there's occasion where it's just like, what's going on here? Like he did nothing. He just put a guy in a spy, and all of a sudden you're not passing this guy off properly, and I get sacked in the backfield for a loss. I don't like the fact that my Vic cannot run anybody behind the line of scrimmage, and the fact that you can just dive 45 yards, touch somebody's ankle, and they fall. That's stupid. Like, what's the point of having Vic if he can't outrun an 300-pound lineman? That's what Vic did in real life. Vic and Madden can't do that at all.
Well, to some extent, they can.
He can do that, but if he dies, you're gonna get. You can't just like the diving is so ridiculous. Dudes be out here lunging like they got like an Olympic athletic jumping. I don't know what I'm talking about. What else is I like about this game? Then defensively, I feel like the defensive physics are just bad because on offense, if you run into your lineman, you fucking stay up still. It's annoying, but you don't fall. I don't know how many touchdowns I've given up or just big run plays where I'm trying to stop the run, and then I come in, and then my lineman gets pushed back a centimeter too far, and I trip in the hole. And he just runs right where my user would be at. So I think a lot of stuff on defense, as good as it is, I just think that they should give more user fluidity, which would then allow us to have a little bit more control over picking gaps and also stopping these certain run plays. Because sometimes run plays are a little more better than others, but if you can get over there to your user instead of running into somebody because of just how the physics go, you can actually make a little more stops. But mine's not as entertaining as you guys. So go back to arguing.
Okay, and but I mean, you make good points though about all that stuff. Okay, Sav, what do you think about only like a few formations being viable? Like you literally went 1 formation, or 2 formations on defense, 2 formations on offense, and that's all you saw a lot of top end competitive players run too. Is like some people would either be in nickel normal, nickel 3-3-5,
or the big nickel.
And then
I think 4-3 odd is another really good one.
But I mean, so like the defensive meta is a little bit more mixed and varied, which is fine.
Yeah,
but like the offensive meta is trips, tight ends, split close, and bunch, right?
Yeah, for the most part.
So that's an issue, or do you not think that's an issue at all?
I mean, like, I just stopped caring because like last year.
How boring is it? Like I get that you're obsessed with the game, but how boring is that for most people?
Oh, it's definitely. I mean, it's definitely boring. But like, I will argue, like, I run other books too. I run Seattle. I run ace slot out of Seattle. I run deuce close out of Seattle. I run I ran a little bit of New Orleans this year because I play mock draft sometimes too. And I think a big thing though that like because yeah, those are the best for me. I'll be honest with you. I won't sugarcoat. New England's the best playbook I've ever used in my entire life this year. This is the greatest playbook of all time, I think, in any Madden. It has every formation in the game, and you're not trying to win if you're not in it. I'm just saying. I'm 100% being honest with you. Some people like West Coast, and some people like Tampa, but I mean, for the most part, if you're not running New England, you're not trying. And that's just facts. But a big thing this year that does make other formations really good is the route specialist chemistries. I really do like them. That made Deuce Close in Seattle really, really fun for me to run this year, like when I ran it. And because I could put like a deep crosser on the field and run spacing, and then it's like I have like 3 spot routes to pick from, like a playmaker one, or I could hit the deep crosser. And it's just like, it gives you spread offense. Like that's like a legitimate spread offense. You have one route that's clearing all the zones in the middle, and then 3 routes all underneath. And you just pick you pick it apart, whether it's like cover 2, cover 3, cover 4, who's manned up on who and stuff, and just like being able to identify the coverage. Like that's like super fun. Like I had fun running that, but I mean, yeah, my main is New England. I can see why it's super boring for a lot of people. 100% can see why it's super boring for a lot of people, but it's also like I think more people should appreciate that because it just makes it easy. Like you could literally just watch anybody play Madden in New England and you instantly just got better at the game. You watch, Chaos in trips, you mimic what he does, you instantly just turned into like a 10-win plus weekend league player just from watching him run like 2 or 3 plays. You watch some of these guys, like you watch Pavon in the Madden tournament, you instantly just got better just by watching him run like 2 fades to the outside, and then the corner gets wide open, which was one of the coolest things I've ever seen. Like it's just a bunch of, like, it's easy, and I don't know, I just think, yeah, it's boring, but it's like everybody can compete. It might not be the most fun competition, but anybody can compete. And I think that's
like who cares if anybody can compete?
It
doesn't what competitive Madden, that's fine, but like that's not what a lot of people are looking for. They're looking for a game that like basically matches the NFL and NFL concepts. And
I gave up.
Like I get that it's super fun to like dominate people running the same stuff over and over, but when you have to run that stuff over and over just to be a part of the game and then like deal with the fluke in that, and it's not fun.
I
get some people are able to do the same thing over and over again, just like hit button win. Like that's fine, but some people actually want to think. Like some people want to have to move formations, like they want to get out of something like gun bunch, and yes, you can move to trips tight end, sure, but like I want a spread formation to be viable against these guys that are stacking the box, base aligning, blitzing 8. Like all you can really do is what, throw a seam, and then the safety, all you do is man up the safety on the seam, then boom, hit stick interaction, knock the ball down, tip drill, there's your user there to pick the ball, maybe a streak with a slant behind it. I've done that before. You throw the slant, the user, because they can move so fast, they can go over there and hit stick you, and they hit the ball out of your hands on your slant route, even though you catch it with like 3 steps before you take a hit stick. The way you have a better chance at catching a ball with a guy draped over your body than you do with the guy like 10 yards away from you. Sometimes it feels like. So throwing open passes don't pay off a lot of times. It feels like.
I agree.
Possession catches.
I tweeted that a few weeks ago. I said it's crazy that more passes in coverage in Madden 19 get caught just because of the high ball. Like that's a fact. That's 100% fact.
So you get like those lucky animations to catch the ball.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And that's the only thing I do have an issue with. It's just the high ball ags. I mean,
but like, don't you have an issue with like wide receivers dropping the ball after they've had the ball for like 3 steps?
Oh, where the guy like has one hand on his back and then he like hits the ball out. Yeah, like on like the racks. I definitely feel that, but that's why I just click triangle for everything. I can't tell you the last time I possession caught or rack caught anything because they just don't work. Like it's like I play Madden to win, so I literally only do what it takes to win. Because I mean, that's like, and
there's nothing wrong with that mindset. I'm saying it's not your fault. It's not the people that are playing to win.
Of course, because
it's the developers.
I know, and I only play to win because I've mainly only played weekend league, and now that's new. The house rules, like, and I give people, I've done it now 2 weeks in a row, like telling people literally exactly what plays to call and what to look for to win.
But you're not telling us your run glitch, Sav. So obviously not.
Expose him.
Yeah, boom. Hashtag expose him. Anyways, I won't force you into revealing that. So go on. What were you saying?
No, I definitely get what you mean. You want more formations to be viable and stuff. But my biggest pet peeve, and you didn't say it, so don't worry. But my biggest pet peeve is when people go, yo, dude, you literally only call the same 4 plays and stuff, and it's dude, I did 36 different things each time I ran those plays, and it's super frustrating because I know the casual player, they're not gonna see the 36 different adjustments I just made. They're not going to see the 36 different, one play I'll put a crosser, next play I'll sub him out, and it's a dude on a drag or a hitch. Next play, it's a post, and then I flip it, and now it's a corner. So many different things, but they're just reading the name of the play. That's all,
yeah.
and I get that, and that's what comes to why I like this game, because that's what makes it defensive. Because if I notice, on that play, he just put him on a post. I got to be mindful of that. And then on a play where I think he's going to put that dude on a post again, I adjust to it perfectly and I get a pick. I feel okay, I just did what I was meant to do. I've succeeded. That's a win, in my head, because that is, the skill gap in the game. And I know a lot of people are I just feel knowledge in this game is the biggest skill gap. And the people that can adjust the best are going to win every single time. And that's why I feel I'm super consistent this year, because I just... Madden 18 kind of ruined me as a Madden player because I just didn't do anything on defense because I didn't have to. And when I came into Madden 19, I was culture shocked. I was oh my god, I actually have to click buttons again. I actually have to not just deep have my outside corners and let 91 zone do everything for me. And I think that's what made me really love this game, because you actually have to work for turnovers. You actually have to work for them. You don't there's some people who literally are people how you said match D, people who come out cover 3 and the outside thirds match. Bro, if you don't know by now, you got to protect sticks or else you're getting one plate every single time because a post and a crosser just freeze up. That's a knowledge gap. That's a skill. Knowing that they're not protecting the sticks. The second you protect the sticks, you just countered my knowledge. That instantly makes you a good, a better player because you know not to get one play touchdown. And I think that's a big thing, and that's just an adjustment. That's adjusting. That's what makes the game defensive. And I don't know. That's what I like about the game this year. I don't hate the game. I only hate high balls. That's it. I really don't hate Madden 19's gameplay, because I've hated Madden gameplays over the past few years, and it just gets old. And I know we always talk literally next year when I'm on the podcast on February 12th, 2020. And we're talking about, yo, Sav, why is everybody running tight slots again? I'm going to be because that's what Madden is every year. There's only certain formations that are good. There's only certain formations that are good in every Madden. And at the beginning of the year, a lot of people were in split close, but now, once again, everybody's back in bunch. Guess what everybody was in last year? Bunch or tight slots. It was West Coast bunch last year, though, because everybody really liked all the route combinations and that.
Yeah.
And the year before that, it was still bunch. And in Madden 16, believe it or not, we were running bunch because the Steelers and the Bengals had a freaking motion snap glitch where you can motion snap the outside guy, get a speed burst, and one play touchdown, any deep blue coverage on that side of the field. Because Madden,
they
it's
had to patch that, though.
Yeah, and they did. But and guess what? That's why it's not a football game. It's a video game. It's literally not a football game at all. And we could talk to each other till we're blue in the face. I just accepted it, but I know they can fix high balls, so friggin' fix them so I can enjoy the rest of the year. But
what you mean, bro? They said they fixed it.
Yeah. They said that they fixed the freaking QB doing 360s thrown across their body. That's still in the game, too.
Pray they don't fix it anymore. It's like a Darth Vader type sentence.
I mean, for real, though, but... That's my take on the whole entire gameplay thing. I know a lot of people are gonna probably hate me because oh my god, Sav, you suck if you don't have Patriots. Play me for $1 million. But I just
Sav, one question. So you win a lot. Why don't you just drop your coin sponsor and win that money from EA?
Nah, dude, it's just not worth it.
What are you talking about? There's so much more money. You're getting $75,000 for winning first of these tournaments than
but it's just
fucking coin sponsor money.
I just can't because they put in more time than I do, and I can't do that.
So you don't think you're up there with the Skimbos of the world?
I mean, I've beaten all most of the guys who are on PS4. I beat most of them that were in that tournament, but I just don't. I don't know. I just don't. I don't want to.
Were the top two guys from PS4 or Xbox?
The PS4 guy. I beat Matzer this year. I beat Ice this year.
No, I'm talking about the two guys in the last tournament. Who was that?
Oh, I don't even know who they were.
Pavin, I think, won 1, and then
Pavin was Pavan is one of the best
Pavan
players.
is number 1.
I only played him last year, and I played him one time last year. I beat him last year once,
Nice.
but
Yeah, different game, but yeah, like, so was it Strafen? Was number 2? Am I right in that or not?
I don't even know. I didn't know Strafen was a PS4 player. I didn't know.
I don't know. I was just asking who in the MCS or championship.
I've beaten a lot of top players on PS4. I've beaten a lot of them. Like I played Spoto. Me and him, we've had our run-ins where I beat him, he'll beat me. But it's just like the big reason, and I'll be completely like legitimately honest with you on.
Wait,
why,
you lying to us the rest of the time?
The big reason that I really don't want to compete, and you can like take this however. When two good players go against each other, right, it is really skill-based and stuff, right? Like super, we're both adjusting, and it's super fun, and it's super sweaty. But all it takes is that one little break for the other player where you did everything right, but they just got a little bit more luck on their side, and that's what determines a paycheck. That's just not for me, personally, because there is times where I've played against good players. I'll bag them. Guess what? They throw the ball up, and they still caught it. I'm like, holy... Man, that's impressive. How did your guy do that? And it sucks. And then I just think, man, what if this was for like 25 grand or 50 grand or 75? I would jump off the nearest bridge. I can't. Listen, I'm cool with losing a game in weekend league, but if I'm losing a game over my paycheck, I'm not feeling too good about it, because that's what it comes down to when in those high skill, in those high level games, because it's very, very rare that you see those guys ever really flood each other, unless it's like one of those really weird matchups. Like for example, some of the not the big club series, but like the little club series, like the people like where the when EA streams them or whatever, like when EA streams like the finals for the Vikings before the big one or whatever. Yeah. Like sometimes there's just floods in those because some of those guys just are not up to par with those guys. But when you got two really good forces, you don't really see like anybody ever get flooded. Sometimes it just comes down to like one play or one break where all of a sudden all the momentum shifts. Like I remember last year, Problem got like 2 kick returns in one game in what was it, the semis or the quarters or something? Bro, that gave Problem, like it was literally like he got a kick return, the guy drove down the field, scored, he fought back from that kick return, kicks off again, Problem gets another kick return. Like, dude, do you know how much momentum you lose and what that does to like your mental state? A kickoff's 3 points. That's 3 points. He didn't have to work for those points. He just had to follow blocks. Like, that's like the type of stuff that would drive me absolutely insane if that came down to a paycheck for me.
Yeah.
Like,
so they got rid of him in game. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. All right. Fair enough. Take the guaranteed money. It's just too bad because it's an easy way to like raise your profile too. So it's like it's a double whammy to show that you can win those things along with getting a paycheck. Mm-hmm. But let's move on. More into Texas's wheelhouse here. Series 5, Texas. We're getting what? I said your name.
I was just saying what, because you said more of my wheelhouse. I was like, what?
I'll ask the question, and then I'll throw it to you, Tex. All
right. So I feel like somebody could be like, Tex wasn't paying attention. I was paying attention that entire time. I just said what after he said that, but I was paying attention. I was listening. Because y'all talking about Sav, everybody doesn't play competitive. I got it, because everybody, when I don't talk, everybody like Texas tuning out. And I'm actively listening. That was a really good answer Sav gave there about why he doesn't play. It's better to take the guaranteed money as opposed to working for money that may not be guaranteed. Yeah.
So no, it's just funny because like we're off page and like it's not like we've been doing this for like 100 episodes. I feel like we should be better at this by now, but we're so fucking amateurs.
I'm cool. I mean, if we stay amateur for a while, it's lowered expectations, which is what I like.
That's true. We can use grainy footage for us, and then have a shaky cam and be like, ooh, it's on purpose. All right, so elite badges I saw today are not updating, but like get a gold player packs and other packs are updating on Friday. Talk to us. What do you expect out of Series 5 along with Masters? Tex, I'll ask you, Sav, I'll ask you about the Master next.
All right, so Series 5, we should get some more bad packs. Some Series 5 tokens, trophies for a shitty Series 5 Master. And
you think McCoy's getting it?
You think of McCoy, another halfback?
You said Shady, didn't you?
That's another shitty halfback.
Oh, I think you said shady.
That's another shitty master. I mean, if it is LaShawn McCoy, bro, that was a Freudian slip.
Oh, man.
That'd be specific. You had information? No, I didn't. I just know these players are bad because Justin Houston's terrible. I mean, the Telma Smith's not bad, but like not great. But there's not many good players there. We'll get the John Madden update, which would be good for those that want to get the offense or defensive chemistries. They're already keeping through with that. And so yeah, I don't think really only thing I'm looking forward to getting is some more solos, not Journey, but I would love some more Gauntlet stuff. And then if they decide to upgrade Shazier, please make him free. I'm not about to spend 7 elite tokens and like 5 gold and like 3 collectibles from solo challenges for a Mutt Master card that you gave me for free.
LMAO, expect nothing free tax, you know that.
And then on top of that, they'll be like, oh, you can't even like this Shazier stats don't even count towards the fucking tackle, so you still got to use your 95 one.
Oh right, yeah. That
really
like they did last year. Yeah, they fucked us.
Yeah,
they fucked
you
us
get
real
the ejectors
good.
done. Well, too bad. Keep using your shitty 95 Taylor. So yeah, we should get a Shazier upgrade hopefully this week as well. Then obviously level cap, Ricky Williams should probably get maxed all the way out as well as level 80 for Mutt. So it should be a pretty huge Mutt weekend, which is probably the last great Mutt week we're gonna have until we. So
Season
since we're not doing
6. What about Series 6?
Hey, they're not doing 100 plus stats, so who gives a damn?
True.
If they did 100 plus stats, then I think this game would have a lot more.
I would freak the fuck out. I would,
bruh,
dude.
Bruh.
Go
if
on.
they kept it on the wraps for this long, like, no, we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. And they end up doing it.
Yikes.
Then I'm hyped because, like, so right now, my Ray Lewis on my team, he's something like Sean Taylor, right? My Ray Lewis has like 99 block shed, like 99 hit power. Obviously, none of that shit really means anything because he still gets boxes and gets run plays.
Yeah.
But if he can get to like 104, that'd be dope. That'd be dope. But like after this next upgrade he's gonna get, I'm pretty much done with nothing else to do with him. He's the best linebacker version you could possibly have of him. So I think this is probably like the last like big hurrah for a lot of people. I think a lot of people are probably gonna get the Series 5 done and probably cash out.
Yeah, how many? I mean, we probably lose. What would you say per day? What percentage of the community? Like 1% a day?
1% a day? That seems about right. I know a lot of people say they're done with Madden right now. I'm getting a lot more of those messages in my comment section or on stream that I'm done with this game. I sold my coins. EA hit me with the we've been monitoring your account and we saw that you moved coins. Like, I don't give a damn. I ain't playing this game no more. So yeah, a lot of people are actively leaving. So I think after they go to level 80, get their Ricky Williams, get their last pack, get the last bit of coins you're going to make out of that, probably 97 plus at level 80, guaranteed full legend, ultimate legend for like $100 or probably $20. And then after they get that done, sell that card for some coins, and then go ahead and get all the coins you possibly can, and then maybe cash out to possibly come back during ultimate golden tickets. I was going to say ultimate golden tickets. Golden tickets. That's probably like, yeah. Because basically the off season is about to be, I can't really say boring, but like I'm not a big fan of this daily UL shit.
Yeah, the way I'm getting through it is just looking forward to Friday. Like daily ULs are like whatever. We got like a fullback today. I was hyped yesterday because of my Steelers theme team. But like yeah, all stats kind of like whatever. Sav, what do you think about Mutt season? What are you hoping for? Like, do you get bored of no content daily?
I more or less am just I literally just play the game for rewards because that's how I built my team. I don't really open like any of the packs. I'm more or less just wishing like solo battles and stuff for like the people that play solo battles. If you get like top 100 or something, it would be cool if they implemented like you get like a UL fantasy pack, like an Ultimate Legends fantasy pack, because they did kind of stuff like that last year. Because like really like there is no daily content, it's just 1 UL a day. So at least like give us a chance to earn the packs that we can pull these what you consider daily content. You know what I mean? Like last year I watched one of my Madden 18 Weekend League Rewards videos, and I didn't even remember, but dude, I was getting during like the playoff fantasy packs where I could choose a team from the playoffs, and I'd get like one of the random 90 to 92 overall players that go into the set there, and that card alone was worth at least 90,000 coins. Now it's like, we're all playing for, like, you play your solo battles. You get the same stuff that you were getting in August. Nothing new. They did. I was so hype around Thanksgiving because
Sav, Seth,
What?
You've mentioned multiple times that you haven't had to buy any packs this year since like September to basically
I haven't.
weekend league rewards. I don't want to hear this rant again
Nah,
about
no,
how your
you-
weekend league rewards aren't good enough.
Nah,
if you're not having to put money into the game like me and Tex, all right?
No,
I've had it,
even
Sav.
Tex though, because Tex does solo battles. I know
It's
Tex
time to
does solo
stop.
battles.
It's time to
And
stop.
Tex,
I mean,
Tex
it broke
with
my heart. It broke my heart yesterday, bro.
Well, I know they broke your heart, but
I'm
dude,
sad.
tell me 100% you wouldn't be mad if this week they said, you know what? If you get top 50, you're getting 2 Ultimate Legend fantasy packs on top of your touchdown packs, your coins, your red zone, your midfield, all that
If
stuff.
they were auctionable, I'd be on a farm account right now playing.
Yeah, and guess what?
And
They were last year. Why can't we do
Dog.
that? Why can't we do that
Dog.
this year?
And the thing about it too is that if they do that, that's people are gonna be playing my daily content. People just want to be able to have access to this shit.
Yeah, exactly.
All they want to do, but they don't do that
and
at
they
all.
don't
Like,
even refresh. They didn't even refresh the packs today. They didn't even refresh the packs. So you can't even pull for Mike Allstott. You can't. And not everybody
right,
wants
yeah.
him. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
that's funny.
Like,
Yeah.
like, at least give us a way. Let's earn these promo packs. Let us earn the and it would be fun.
And if they're gonna do this weekly bullshit UL drop because they want to give us daily content and nobody really wants, like I kind of have wishes on the weekends, they can do a solo battle blitz.
Yup,
weekend.
exactly.
Or
And that's what I was
make-
thinking.
yeah,
I thought
just
that's what
every
they were
single
going to
day.
drop. I thought that's
Give
what
us-
they were going to
yeah.
drop. I really did. And
It'd be dope as hell.
and every day, you know, like let's say the first day, it's like, you know, you do like you get triple points for passing. If you get in like ultimate, you get like 2 Ultimate Legend fantasy packs. If you get top 100, you get 3. If you get top 75, you get like 4, 5, and then obviously if you get like the top 10, you get 6. And if you get number 1, you get a random full UL. Bro, hire me. I'm here for you, solo battlers.
The Economist would like talk you out of that. She beat you down, bro.
Yeah, probably, but
Bow breaking your ass, bro.
it's crazy though, because like that's the type of stuff that people want to play Madden for, because that's how like it'd be fun. Like I'd freaking play solo battles if I could earn that kind of stuff every day.
Yeah. Remember the last show was number 1 player in weekend league. Didn't he get Bo Jackson around Christmas time?
Yup, they got Bo, and then come the playoff promo, they got the 99 MVP. Or
What's
whoever
the best? What's the best that you got in weekend league that was guaranteed?
that was guaranteed?
Nothing.
Wait,
Other than the coins, I guess. 'Cause, like, there's no
mean,
players. Like, so it's like
okay. So you're asking me like, what's like the best pull I've gotten, pretty much?
well, I didn't the best pull. Like just so last year the best guarantee. So if you were number 1 last year,
Yeah, you could get
got
the
Bo
Super,
Jackson.
or the Super Bowl MVP who was in 99.
Yeah. Whereas this year,
You don't
there's
get
none
none.
of that.
Yeah.
They just give you the coins. Like, be happy.
Yup, pretty much. And I mean, I am
Bada
happy.
MVP.
I think it's cool. I definitely think it's cool that you get, because I take the touchdown pack, so I don't even take the coins. But I think it would be cool if we could just, get some promo stuff. And it's not just for Weekend League. I'm not asking just for Weekend League. Put a freaking solo battle rewards. Like, damn, like, it's not that hard. Like, you're giving away a couple of free packs. Like, don't you want people to play your game? I think what they're doing right now with the limited time event is cool. Because they did it, didn't they do it with squads too? They did like, you go 10-0 with your friend and you could get a free Nat team of the year. Bro, tell me that's not the coolest thing ever. That was the cool. That was.
See, the thing, like, I'm sick of Madden giving us stuff in the game, and like we care about it due to the rewards. Like what I like about the house rules events, yeah, it's got great rewards, but like that's secondary to me. Like I just want to like this new fun game modes. I think is the most important thing to me. Like so I get it. Some people are just for the rewards, and there's nothing wrong with that. But like I don't really care about the rewards so much as having a good time. Like I would rather have fun playing a video game and enjoy myself than just torture myself, like stick needles in my eyes, and then at the end they're like, all right, here's $10.
You're not getting that playing Madden, Fox. If you want to just have a good time, bro, you can't be playing
Madden is fun, okay?
Bro,
it
what are
can
you
be
talking
fun.
about? That game versus Embry, you're about to fight him.
I
You were
was.
literally
It
about
doesn't
to
matter.
pull
I don't want to
up
fight Embry.
I know you were, but
he's the vet.
That high
fucking
point
huge.
pass.
Yeah, I'm
that
not gonna
high point
fight.
pass in the end zone that you were so mad about.
That high point pass where he caught it over me with no animation. Yeah, okay. Okay, I got
That
a little
is not a
heated.
game you
I
play
never
for
wanted to
fun.
fight Embry, though.
That is not a game you play for fun. You play for the rewards.
Obviously, but I don't want
the
I don't want
glory.
it to be based on that. I want it to be fun, dude.
Well, Fox, did you have fun with the no adjustments? I thought that was pretty cool. I thought it was
Exactly.
fun.
That's
It's cool.
Yeah.
Fox kept saying, I keep forgetting, I can't make adjustments. I keep forgetting, I can't make adjustments.
So I had to get out of my main. I had to get out of my main playbook because I can't fucking call like clear out routes or shit, and like there's no crossers in the Titans playbook outside of tight flex. But then that shit's locked down by anybody with any competence, and then I can't counter it. So I liked the difference, the change. So that's why. And we didn't even talk about what the fuck. How did we not hit this earlier in the podcast? Texas, you literally asked for this 2 weeks ago.
I know.
You literally
listening.
It wasn't even the first time you called it out. You've been calling it out for years.
They be listening. I'm telling you, bro. Like, good ideas come from all places, man. I mean, pay me, man. Cut me a check. Shout out to TDK. Out here stealing my ideas and shit. No adjustment. It's kind of stupid. Awesome. It's still stupid. You can motion on offense, but you can't move on defense. How the fuck does that make sense?
Defense
that's not
definitely
an adjustment, I don't think.
Huh?
I don't think motioning is an adjustment.
And what do you mean? You move a guy from one side of the field to another side of the field to take advantage of some nonsense. That's an adjustment.
No, I don't think motion was an issue.
Motioning? Motioning is an adjustment.
I mean, I guess you're right.
No, because all you're doing is just moving somebody across the field.
All you're doing is moving a route from one side of the field to the other side of the field, take advantage of some mismatches.
I mean, technically, I would say you're both right. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. Who cares?
I do.
Still, regardless. Good job, Tex.
Yeah, dude.
Nice work calling out.
Fun. Let's go.
Hey, bro. I'm telling you, man. Like, this is all this is beta testing for Madden 20. So hopefully we see this at start of Madden 20.
I think it doesn't even say beta on it.
It says beta.
Yeah, so yeah, obviously.
So I'm just let y'all know, like, this is all play the mode. Don't be out here beating those bitches on Twitter. So this is stupid.
Yeah, don't
play
be that person. I hate.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I have people because I tweeted, man, this mode is really fun. I got 13 kids that don't have thumbs replying to me. I'm like, how did you even tweet at me without thumbs, dog? How did you even tweet at me without thumbs? Unbelievable. They're already complaining to me. They haven't even played it yet. It's stupid, bro. I can't put my dude on a drag. Cool, dude, you suck. I'm sorry, but listen, dude, the game mode's fun. Try it. Don't knock it until you try it. Because listen, dude, put it this way: I win 25 games a weekend and pull 83 overalls. All I have to do is win 6 games. I get a 96 or a 97. Are you kidding me? And you're gonna complain? Stop. Leave me alone. Let me love my life, please,
bro. and on top of that, I lost 4 games in a row today. I had a lot of fun. I wasn't even mad. It was just fun. Like, if I wasn't mad at all. I mean, I was like, this is stupid. But, like, I'm going to keep playing, though. I'm going to come back live tomorrow and try the entire time. Only reason I stopped playing it because I do this podcast.
It's fun. It's different.
Yeah.
It's different.
It's something
it's
that
literally
it gives you incentive
different.
to play every day.
I'm waiting.
Because they're finally actively putting content in the game that's not fucking cards that I gotta pull packs for every fucking time.
100%. And I'm waiting for them to do it because I've been thinking, what if they did like one where you can only pick from like 3 coach suggestion plays? You had to pick a play from that.
Axe Mad challenge.
What?
Yeah.
You got 3 plays. Pick from one of those.
Good luck. Yeah, so like, would you be able to do adjustments and hot routes in that one though, Tex?
Yeah. Like
No. 3 plays, no adjustments.
Dude, Tex wants a hardcore mode. He wants 3 plays only, and then you can't even do anything. And so if you're stuck with 3 goal line plays, good luck.
Exactly. That's what it is. If you come out here and quarterback sneak 4 times, and they out here in fucking quarterback press, that's what the game decided you got to pick.
Yeah, dude, it's gonna be.
It was the
dude,
rules.
It's gonna be like 4th and 6. Your 3 plays are gonna be fake punt, fullback run, QB sneak, and Hail Mary trips.
Hey,
thanks, Tex. I appreciate it, dude.
Sim mode. That's what we gotta do, bro. This is more fun. I'm just waiting. I want a bigger field. I want a field that is like,
dude, what?
You know what I'm saying?
We're playing Mutant League football
Seth,
now.
hear him out. This is legit.
I want a bigger field. So instead of it being like how it is right now, I wanted to go like at least an extra like 30 yards both ways.
Oh, I thought you meant like you had problem with spacings and players and real. Never mind. I thought that was like
Nah,
realistic.
yeah, dude.
suggestion.
He wanted a 160-yard football field, dog.
I want to run pitches run to the sidelines.
I thought that was like playing on a friggin' airplane runway at this point. Jesus.
You know what I mean? That runway for the Fast and Furious franchise, that airplane was on. That's what I want.
Oh God.
Like 300 yards, bro. Score a touchdown.
Oh my God.
Wouldn't that be like Canadian football with like 20-yard end zones or something?
Yeah, you could imagine you can motion snap your guys to get a head start. Like you tell them to run to the line of scrimmage before they're even over it. Here you go. Dude, oh my God. But I definitely think this is an open door now. Because being that they do have the ability... Because think about it. They had the ability to shut off our player movement on defense, our audibles, and our hot routes. Imagine what else they could do with this. I think they could really run with this.
I mean, they could literally turn it. They could literally turn it into Mario Kart. I mean, they're the developers. Like,
Yeah.
I guess it would take a patch, but like they could do anything they want. Like, so the sky's the limit.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm just looking forward to what next week's gonna be, man. More of this and less of like just regular shit. Cause I don't know why I like events. I'm like the guy that only goes to parties. Like, I just show up for this. I'm gonna keep playing these. I'll play next week, and I'll play the week after that, and the week after that. It'll keep me in mud, and it'll keep me playing with my theme team, or keep doing other stuff. That's just better than just doing. Hey, because I don't like the whole I'm gonna go test this player out and then do a video on. Like with this, I can actually have fun with.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like it's just more up my alley as opposed to like, okay, I'm here for the
Because it's got a more arcade feel. It's definitely got a more arcade feel.
And on top of that, I don't gotta worry about. I mean, with this one, people are still cheesing, but I mean, like, at least I don't gotta worry about 45 fucking adjustments out of gun bunch the entire time. Or a fucking halfback wheel where I gotta fucking. I'm like, stop that. I'm just so stupid. I hate it. Or worried about motherfuckers out here doing hovering technique on blitzes. I love this mode. More.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward. Hopefully they do this all year. Hopefully it doesn't go the way of like solo battles that just siege the same opponent over and over. We don't get like the same like 5 of these events. I hope they do keep up new rules all through the summer.
Or salary cap where they don't really just neglect it completely.
Yeah, draft champions. I hope it doesn't go that way either.
But I wouldn't mind if this does with a salary cap though.
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. You have to build like a cap team, or like even like a limited overall. Like you have to play the house
people
rules.
People just put punters at quarterbacks. That's a dumb rule. They already got salary cap.
You're right.
Yeah, if you want to play salary cap, play salary cap. Why are you asking for an event that's salary cap?
More rewards, bro. What do you mean? Salary cap's boring as it is right now.
So why are you asking for an event for it?
I don't know.
I mean, it'd be kind of cool.
Something to reward the harder core.
Who gives a shit?
This needs to be in literally all game. House rules needs to be in all game modes. It needs to be in draft champions.
No, that's too much.
Duo squads online. What do you mean it's too much? It's not enough. It needs to be in weekend league. Fuck it.
Damn,
have some fun.
We're gonna be playing Fortnite on Madden. We got 36 different game modes we can choose from.
Yeah, what the fuck?
I would love, bro. This game's all about choice. This game's all about the fantasy pack variety, right? Give us fantasy options for everything.
All right, Texas, you've gone too far. You've gone too far, Tex.
Put it in CFM as well, so we can start having some fun in CFM.
CFM.
Fuck it, just do it everything.
Tex.
What?
Let's slow down a little bit. Let's not go crazy. All right, I think you're going a little crazy with the mode suggestion. I think the power of your voice has gone to your head, and you've got drunk off that power.
Right about it.
Reel it back a little bit, but I do love the passion. All right, Ultimate Legends, fan of the promo, yay or nay? Fan of the market crash? Fan of you guys' team sinking in value, yay or nay? Tex, how about you, bud?
Not a fan of the Ultimate Legends promo. Fan of the price that they are, because they're really affordable. And I don't mind that these players are going down in price because most of my team is Nat, so I'm not that bad. I mean, I don't like the daily ULs as I mentioned earlier. I don't like how they're not like with the 94s and 95s. They're like not really any. There's a few budget cards here and there to pick from for like the sets, but not a big fan of like the same overall being there. I don't know why they're 295s.
Yeah, that's kind of strange, huh?
That is one. But the fact that trading's at 14 coins per trading right now, which is really cheap. So like I have limited time Luke Kuechly and limited time K1 Short as power ups. I could quick sell those two for 1 million coins and then spend like 600K and get those two with training and have 400,000 coins to spend still.
Yeah, you know what I never did? I never danced on the graves of those comments that like early in the year when I said training's just gonna go down this whole year. I mean, it's gonna keep going down. Like, no, it's not, because as the year goes on, people have more demand for it because like higher cards will demand it more. I just want to dance on it right now, saying you're wrong, I was right, suck a dick. All right, moving on. What about you? What about you, Sab? What do you think about Ultimate Legends?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't really care. I'm like kind of like stuck with like all my players because I just play like there's no point, in my opinion, of me getting Calvin because he's just going to do the same thing that my Randy Moss does. Like, does that make any sense? Like, why would I go get a card that already does everything that I already have? Like,
that's like the whole point of Madden, though. Is like every card does the same exact thing.
And it's like, okay, cool. He's just a different number than, you know, my Randy Moss. Like, he's 81, Randy Moss is 84. And I mean, I get it. I mean, it's definitely cool if you're like a Lions fan. But I mean, for me, like, I'm cool with Randy. I'm cool with Keyshawn. Love Keyshawn. Love Tyreek. I'm already cool with them. I will say, though, I did pick up Javon Curse. You want to know why? Because I already had Javon Curse on my team, so now I have a 99 Javon Curse. And that's kind of how I've been building my team. So that's kind of why you don't really see me too much ever complain about, man, there's no new cards in the game. Or because the only cards I care about are the cards I already have that are in my power-up chains. It's very rare that I will invest in a new card. Like when that Julius Peppers came out, for example, I was like, oh my God, I need that card. And I bought every single piece for him, and I just completed him tonight for about 1.38 million coins, and I feel so good. And it's because I really wanted that card. I was like, that's a cool card. That's a card I didn't have, and I'm willing to invest in him because he is 6'7". He goes up to 93 speed. He is a QB spy god. I really want him before the weekend league starts. Got my weekend league rewards today. Boom, bought him, and I feel good. But it's like when new cards come out, I don't care. Unless it's a card that I can just power up, if that makes any sense.
No, it 100% makes sense, and we have reached that time of the year where so many cards are just basically acting alike, and like earlier in the year there would be difference between a lot of receivers based off speed, height, run block, that kind of stuff. But right now, also medium route running, threshold, and stuff like that. So like I feel you what you say. Like the only reason to have Megatron and Randy Moss is just to have two Randy Mosses, two Megatrons, so that way you have two of those guys that hit that top end speed. But I definitely feel you. Texas, I actually want to go back to a point you made. I'm sorry for moving on so quick. You said you don't like the daily Ultimate Legend. Would you just rather have nothing?
No, I don't. I mean, they don't gotta drop these 97s every day. It just seems stupid.
Why? Articulate that.
All right, so obviously their goal to give us daily content is to give us one Ultimate Legend a week, but this could all be replaced with other cards that we may need. I don't know. Everybody's running theme teams right now. Wouldn't you want a Joe Hayden fucking flashback?
Yeah, but like EA. All right, so this week I'm gonna give EA 1 week break. Is my whole thing.
Okay.
They get 1 week between the Super Bowl promo and our off-season content. All right. If next week comes out and they're giving us one card a day and just Ultimate Legends on the weekend, if that shit keeps up, you're gonna see me rioting. This week, go on, Tex.
No, I'm gonna say I doubt it's gonna keep up next week because next week's probably the Series 5 stuff, and they'll probably do something else along the lines with that.
Yeah, but that's when we need that. I guess it's been more than a week since the Super Bowl, so that was a stupid comment. But like since Ultimate Legends, once they give us like the flashbacks, all that stuff back, that weekly content, that daily content, I'm waiting for that. We need that. But you think that it's not gonna happen?
Well, I don't. If they're gonna keep the elite token set the same, there's no chance we're getting better flashbacks. Because at that point, if you get flashbacks next week, there'll be a 93 overall. What's the highest overall flashback, actually? 94? 93? I don't even fucking know what the highest overall flashback is.
It's been a while since we got them, so that's...
Yeah, so like, if they come back out at 93s, I wouldn't be mad about that, but I'm just like, at that point,
92.
you're only doing that 92's highest overall flashback?
Yeah.
And they keep elite tokens the same, and it's going to be, what does it cost right now? Is it 2 elite tokens and 2 gold, 1 silver?
Something like that, yeah. Yeah.
So it just seems like I'm not going to be out here doing sets when there's 97s that exist. So if they would have came out with those, like maybe higher tier flashbacks this week, and then next week increase the flashback set, obviously, and do all this stuff, I think that would have made a lot more sense, because I'd rather have daily cards, or I'd rather have current players than these Ultimate Legends, to be honest. That's kind of how I feel about it. Because I feel like they paint themselves into corners with all the stuff they do. Like, if you think about, I was thinking about this on stream the other day. You know how many guys got like Team Diamond cards that had really good like week 1s and 2s that couldn't get upgraded because they had Diamond cards?
Oh yeah.
Why weren't those Diamond cards like team captain or team legend specific? So like just have 32 team specific legends and then do that. So Jalen Ramsey, who has a big week in week 3, can get a 92 overall at that point instead of just not getting an upgrade because you already have 92 in the game.
Can I?
So
Say that again.
Like, why not invest more money into a legend from every team and to do that as their Team Diamond reward? And that way you have more flexibility with the current players in the NFL, because they keep giving us players that I don't really think we need right now when there's when we obviously have a need for more current players.
We always need both legends and current, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So like I agree right there, and like maybe I'm cutting them too much of a slack because it's event stuff, and I think the event has taken over some of the content in my mind, which is totally fine.
Yeah, which I'm fine with. Like, this event is what I've been asking for. Stop dropping daily fucking cards and give us something to do with the cards we got.
So, but I do think there's a balance. I mean, we do need more cards to keep us interested in the game on a MUT, to keep upgrading our team, since that's what the whole game mode's about. Like, between our theme teams and our main teams and whatever. So, like, it's a mix. But, it's not black and white, in my opinion.
But they're not really giving us cards that are actually, like, worth upgrading your team. That Mike All-Star's not good. And even if you want to pick him up, he's not even, like,
for a theme team, though, right? Like, you were just
asking
about Hayden Flashback would not be good.
No, I get for a theme team as well, but it's not for everybody's team. Like, I just feel like if you're going to drop a card, it's only for a theme team drop, not a legend. Say that for the weekend. Yeah. Because, like, the Mike All-Star's not he has, like, 84 break tackle. You're not using that card. He has, like, decent lead block, bad run block. And how many people run out here with an I formation or an offset I and just run the ball? Well, they run halfback dive out of single back, but I don't really see a lot of guys out here with fullbacks. And so it just seems like if you're going to drop team-specific cards, just drop current players and then save those for other stuff down the line. Maybe like what Master said, as opposed to doing it for this, because a lot of the cards that came out, like Monday was Kevin Green, right?
Yeah.
And today was Mike All-Star. Outside of Panther and Steeler fan, ended up picking Kevin Green up. Outside of Buccaneer fan, ended up picking up Mike All-Star up. It just seems like they just want to give us daily cards for the sake of giving us daily cards.
Yeah, and I don't think there's an issue with that. It keeps us that's exactly what we want is daily content. We can't just now say no, we don't want daily content.
No,
fuck you, daily content.
You want daily content.
What?
I want the events.
You got the events.
I know. I don't need the cards with the events though.
Then don't hate. Why are you hating on the cards?
Because they're not good.
That's not doesn't make any sense. You can't just say not good and then say but other people think it is good.
No, I'm hating the card. We just don't need them. Like they don't need to drop the card.
Dude, I needed it. I needed a Kevin Green. My Kevin Green sucked. Now my theme team's got a end game outside linebacker on it.
I mean, all right, I got you on that, and I could use one as well on my team. But I'd rather have him drop on the weekend than just have this come out Monday and Tuesday, and then have this play again Wednesday and Thursday for like duo squads, and then just keep the cycle rolling there, and then do some other cards in between that haven't got upgrades all season long that need upgrades.
You're wild. I'm not going to agree with you. I think we just should agree to disagree.
This is one of these things where we're not going to see eye to eye because you like cards and more cards, and I'm like, fuck these cards.
Exactly.
Like how MJ's like, fuck them kids. Like, I'm like, fuck these cards. We don't need these cards. We don't need them right
Texas,
now.
The power of your mouth is too much. Remember when you ruined content for us in Madden 18?
First of all, that was because they kept redlining. Don't blame me for their mistakes. If they were competent, they wouldn't be redlining. Ain't my fault they can't build programs out.
God, I hope EA developers turn this
why
off.
Not? See, this week could have been all rookies. Why don't we get all rookies this week?
Yeah,
Instead of getting Ultimate Legends, why not all rookie promo?
That's what I'm hoping for. Like, soon,
it just seems like
next
they
week.
I
want.
It's
that.
just easy stuff they can do. I would much rather have a better Baker Mayfield or a better Derwin James this week. That's not gonna get upgraded, obviously, because he's not a rookie premier program. But just do that for this week if you want to do content. As opposed to giving us one. Like, this seems lazy. That's probably why I don't like it. It just seems like we're supposed to do. 8 ULs on Saturday? How many we gonna do getting on Saturday?
8.
Probably was 8. So you probably wanted to do like 16, but they didn't want to do it over not 16, probably like 13. They probably want to do it over the course of that all one day. So they decided to milk it out over the course of 7 days until Series 5 comes out. It just seems lazy to me. That's probably why I don't like it.
I think that method of I don't know. Well, I agree. We'll see. We'll argue about this next week when we see if they start giving us better daily content with like all rookies, or if they wait till after February for that for rookie premiere reasons or movers cards. I guess that wouldn't be yet, but like final edition, that kind of stuff. Anyways, Sav, what are you hoping to see in MUT season here? What do you specifically? I know you said you don't like to upgrade your team a whole lot, except for the cards that you already have. But what would be your ideal MUT season, or at least like just some ideas for it?
Well, I kind of like feed off like what like both of you guys are like going back and forth about and stuff. Like regarding like elite tokens and stuff. Well, didn't I'm pretty sure like MUT Leaks they were tweeting out pack animations like all the way back in September. Like there was signature pack animations like for the signature series. I wouldn't be mad at that. I kind of be hyped like because like those cards would like look cool and it's just something I can go and waste my coins on to do the packs. And I mean, but that's fun to me. Like I just hope that they do something where there's some fun stuff to do because like Texas said, is going to be the Series Master card is going to suck. They all have sucked except for literally Telvin. Just like he said, Telvin was the only usable card, only for a little bit before we got crazy fast linebackers. But I don't know. I mean, I don't care. I don't really know. Like, are you just talking about more or less Series 5? Because like for Series 5, the only thing I'm looking forward to is Madden, the next Madden, the John Madden, and that's it. Because then after I'm done getting all my Series trophies, I just save up for 200 and I do the Series 1 John Madden all over again, sell it for $500,000, repeat. Because there's really, like, Series trophies are so useless after you get John Madden. Like, literally. They're so useless. I think I just did another John Madden tonight. That's why I'm, like, bringing that up. And that's the only thing I can do. Because you and I both know that 90 to 92 pack that costs 50, you're pulling a 90 freaking V4 Legend that sells for 45K. It's just not even worth it. Like, there's nothing valuable with the trophies that you can do other than get the current Series John Madden and then save up for 200 more to get the next the first John Madden just to sell it for 500K.
And then, like, the economist doesn't seem to, like, realize that they're not pricing these sets out to compare that John Madden head coach. Like, the fact that some of these things are like Team of the Year, that Team of the Year 89 fantasy, 89 plus pack.
That's just... Oh,
yes, 85 tokens, and you can pull a 100K card. Yep. John Madden costs 200, and he's 600K at least on PS4.
Yeah.
Like, why would anybody do that? I understand if you quick sell 85 for 1,500 coins, it's like, oh, coins to be made. But it just doesn't make any sense mathematically. So I'm just like, do they even play their own game to know, like, the values of what they have other cards to
Hell no. Are you serious? Did you just ask if an EA employee actually played Madden? Are you kidding?
You know what? You're right. I'll see myself out. I'm with the penalty box. That was 2 minutes.
Texas is real wild today.
I'm sorry. You know what? I apologize for that. I retract my statement.
Man.
All right, well, yeah.
Who knows?
What's up, so yeah.
Nah, like, who knows? Like, maybe, I don't know. Like, because, like the elite tokens, you know, maybe you put 3 elite tokens and, like, 3 gold tokens and 2 silver tokens or something in a set. You get a signature pack.
Yeah.
And maybe the signature packs give, because they didn't do motivators, maybe they'll give stat boosts this year. Something.
Yeah, so, Sav, like, all right, give me, a percentage-wise, how much do you enjoy the game of Mutt versus, like, Madden? Like, what would you say, like, you play it for? Why do you play Mutt and play Madden? Do you do it to, like...
I mean, I have fun. I love football, and even though, like, I've pretty much come to terms that, like, this is by far nothing like real football, since it is just football, and I can, like I like it for the fantasy aspect. I can choose players from, you know, the past and the present, as they say when they're streaming the game and they explain what Ultimate Team is 56 times, but I can use, like, my favorite legends, like Keyshawn Johnson on my team. I can use Randy Moss. I can use Tyreek Hill. I got Ricky. I got Mike Vick. You know, it's super fun to build your team. And then it's super fun to take that team that you know you built and you take it online and you play against somebody and you win with that team. Like, the team that you feel like, oh, my goodness, like, this is the team that I love. I'm ready to go online and I'm ready to win. And then, boom, you win. And then you're like, guess what? I really want that next player, so I'm going to keep winning. I'm going to try to, you know, get my reward, like, you know, my coins from my rewards, because I really want that new card. And then after you win with the team that you just built to go get that new card, it's like, damn, I just did that. Like, you know, and that's so satisfying to me. And that's why I play Madden. That's why I play Ultimate Team, because I love building my team. I love exerting my dominance on the sticks, and I love opening freaking packs and complaining about them on Twitter right after I open them. But, you know, man, I mean, but yeah, I'm a head ass for taking the packs. I mean, everybody knows I'm dumb for taking the packs, but it's just something that I do. And, I mean, I pulled 95
Why don't you take the coins and then open packs with those coins?
Yeah, that's what people say, but nah, we're going touchdown packs, bro. Because one day when I do pull a 99 overall in the touchdown pack, I'm going to be like, and this is why I took 8,000 of these this year, guys.
Do you understand the definition of insanity?
Oh, yeah, it's when you continuously do the same thing over and over again
and
you
expect a different result.
Yep. Everybody says that to me in every single video, and I'm like, well, I'll keep pulling 88 Nelson Aguilar Team of the Week, Week 16, until I'm blue in the face, because one of these times that 88 is going to be a 99, and I'm going to get the last laugh.
Who'd have thought Sav just got cast in the new Aladdin movie as the genie? Did you guys see that? He's pretty blue in the face right now. Anyways, I thought I'd bring up the newest of the memes. Anyway, Texas, any last thoughts on what you want to see during this Mutt season?
No, just something I want Ultimate Master back.
I think we'll get that back. We've got that every year, haven't we?
No, we didn't get that last year, did we?
What's
Yeah, Sean Taylor upgrade, but we didn't get like a.
No. Yes, we did. Yes, we did.
Did we? I don't know what we got last year.
Wait.
I forgot.
Wait, yeah, it was Brady, wasn't it?
Was Brady also Master, or was Brady that stupid grind? I don't know what Brady was last year. Did we get Brady last year? I know we got Brady 2 years ago. Did we get Brady last year?
Oh no, Brady was Super Bowl MVP.
Yeah. No. I want like the Ultimate Master, like Marcus Allen of years past. The Ultimate Master, like we had like Mud Master Sherman, and the Ultimate Master I think was like somebody else. What?
Yeah, boss battles I guess weren't really Ultimate Masters though.
I just want something where it's just like another big ass grind. Where you got to play like another 1,000 of like do dumb shit. Like you play all these garbage journey solos and play all these garbage salary cap games and play all these draft champions.
Wasn't Night Train Lane the Ultimate Master last year?
I don't know. Yeah, was he? I think he was he last year.
Yeah, he was the Ultimate Master last year. He had like 4 options for training.
Oh, you're right. Oh, yo.
Yeah. So I want something like that. That'd be really dope. I just want another grind before Madden dies.
Yeah.
It turns into just basically playing with theme teams.
Damn, yeah. Texas really just said he wants to play 4,000 more solos for one more card. That's crazy.
Hey man, you play a lot of weekend league games and play 82s, but don't be judging me. Don't be judging me.
I'm out here living my best life, stressing, dog.
Oh, that's a clap back. I never heard one.
We all have our flaws, man.
Yeah,
we all are into different kink shit.
It's like you hear, man, you played 100 games a weekend league in 1 month. That's crazy. I hear, damn, you want to play 1,000 solos? That's crazy. Like, you know, it's so funny. Like, but that's why it's Ultimate Team, because there's so many different avenues of like what you like versus what somebody else doesn't like. Yeah. But I mean. But it's cool, though, because guess what? Tex is primarily a solo player, but it's dope to see him playing the fun, gimmicky head-to-head mode. I think that's cool. I like that, because that's like the crossover.
How many solos have you played so far this year?
This year, I probably, because solo battles count it, and I played them I played like the first full month. I want to say like 300 at least. Like, probably.
Right. I've played over 1,500.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
You want to take a guess at how many head-to-head games I played?
How many have you played?
You want to take a guess?
How many?
You want to take a guess?
You want me to take a guess?
Well, head-to-head of weekend league.
Just head-to-head. It counts all head-to-head stuff.
Like 50. 110?
96.
Ooh.
That's crazy, dude.
I would play online, but the game sucks. So here we are.
It's stressful. It is.
Yeah, I wonder, like, because I only play, like, 10 to 15 weekend league games a weekend. So I've probably only played, how many weekends have we had so far this year? Like, Sav, how many head-to-head games do you think you've played? I'll try and count out mine if you try and count out yours.
I've played, at the beginning of the year, I was playing 75 weekend league games a weekend. I was playing on 3 accounts, but then I got my rewards taken away, and they sent me, like, a long email saying that I'm not allowed to do that, or they will ban me. But
yeah, I still see people doing that though. Like they're just risky as fuck.
They don't like me.
You get reported for bragging about it?
I did actually. I tweeted that I went 72-3 in one weekend. I went 24-1 on 3 different accounts, and the one guy said, "All right, we'll make sure to take 2 of those accounts away," and they really did. That's crazy. I can't even believe it. I weird flexed some dude on Twitter, some EA guy, literally on Twitter, responded that to me.
Really?
Yep.
What's the at? Or,
oh, dude! Oh my god!
I
don't remember, but it was in September. It was in September.
I wonder what Ian play was it? That doesn't sound like Cray though.
He only it wasn't. It was some dude with like 1,300 followers. He was cloutless and he just wanted clout from me. It's unbelievable. But he really did take it away from me. I was kind of sick. But he really did. I made a video on it too about like me getting my rewards taken away.
Did you call out the dude? I'll go watch it.
No, because I didn't even think he was serious. I did not know he was an EA employee at the time. I go back after I got my weekend league rewards taken away, go to his bio, and goddamn, he was an EA employee. I could try to find the tweet for you and just send it to you in the DM, like after we're done here. I will try.
Yeah, try. I want to see that. That's funny.
I'm dead serious. Yep. He said, well, make sure to like remove those rewards from some of those accounts or something. Like, it was something along those lines. I was like, God damn, man, they really don't like me. I do not.
Yeah,
like
you got. But coin sellers, you're under a microscope there. Well, dude, you are. I see a lot of the people doing the same thing. Mm-hmm. Multiple accounts in the top 10 or whatever, and there's no punishment. So I think literally they just called out you and Wheels.
It's all right. I mean, I'm cool with it. But I mean, if you want to go back to the question of how many head-to-head games I played this year, probably like 1,200 maybe.
That's it, you think, huh?
Yeah, 12 to 30. Because I don't really play seasons that much. I only play like seasons when I record videos, and I don't like play seasons in my free time. When they did come out with Team Diamonds, though, I was banging out like 2 or 3 full seasons a day. It's like literally, yeah, dude, I had an addiction. You can ask any of my friends. I would sit in the Skype call from like with my friends from literally morning to night, and I would win like 2 or 3 Team Diamonds a day.
Jesus.
I was addicted. I couldn't stop. That was when 335 odd was so good, and I had like a really weird way of running it, bro. Oh my god, oh my god, dude, I was making so many coins. I was stacking coins.
Yeah, I remember us playing, and you were running the 335 weird way where like it wasn't coming in, but you're just so good at your user that I was like, huh, he's still hard to move the ball against. Like, your blitz. Let's. I'm gonna call it out now that it's dead. Your blitz was pretty trash.
Oh, it was 100%, but I just made you hold on to the ball too long because I only sent 4.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I only sent 4.
It was just a 4-man rush.
I sent the 4-man rush, but the only reason mine was so much more effective than any 4-man rush at the time is because I had the chance of the DT disengaging and the looper could still come in. But guess what?
The looper was coming from the wrong way.
And guess what?
The wrong looper.
And that's what makes me cool because I'm the best at freaking what I do, and I was getting 25 a weekend.
How the fuck does he win this many games? Like, it was PS4, so like I'm not that used to it. But like, how the fuck does he win this many games? Like, you can literally run any defense, Savage. Like, you run probably a straight 4-man pass rush with stock coverage with your user and win 24 games. Like your user was the impressive part of that game. Like your blitz, I'm like, oh my god, what the fuck?
Yeah, it doesn't because all I rely on because I just relied on the DT disengage. I'm willing to because. You're gonna
I didn't even need to slide. How the fuck did you call a pressure out of that? Dude, first play, I'm like, oh, fuck, 3-3-5 odd. All right, I'm ready here. Let's make it, like, block a extra guy, slide the line, I need a DT. And then I see what you're sending, like, oh, what? Mm-hmm. It was the funniest fucking thing. I'm like, is PS4 this fucking trash? They don't even know how to blitz on there and going 25-0 on the weekend league? But you beat me. Like, to air the record out, you beat me, but... yeah, it was just funny. I was so confused.
Dude, I do everything different than everybody else.
Yeah.
And I just think, and that's why I have fun. Like, that's why I have fun with Madden, because it's like, you see a bunch of people, like, they'll run a play one way. I'm like, nah. Let me change it up. And that's what I did with 335 odd. I was like, you were probably so confused because most people spread. I pinched.
Yeah.
Most people sent the looper from the opposite side of the route. I've sent it from the same damn side. I don't give a damn, bro. Come on, let's go. You pass the ball against me. Let's see it. And it was the reason I ran it the way I did was because the run fit was better how I ran it than how other people ran it.
No, that makes sense. Yeah. Well, anyways, enough reminiscing. I think that's it for the podcast. Any other topics you guys want to talk about before we cash it out? Tex?
Nah.
Cool. Sav?
I'm good, man.
Sweet. Thanks for being on, bud. Love having you.
I'm always here. If you want to wager for $5 million, let's get it. I'll run through the.
Sav has that. That's open to anybody. That 5 million coin wager. He needs some new players because he's so addicted to picking up new players.
I'm so addicted to picking up new players.
So addicted. All right. Well, Tex, I'll see you next week. Sav, I'll see you around.
Yeah, man.
Take it easy, dudes.
I'm always around. Love you guys.
See ya.